Hey, this is Matsan. Today we are going to talk about alcohol in Poland.
So we are going to cover what do you have in Poland and what kind of options you can get, about the price and about the taste.
Yes, also we will compare it with Taiwan, what you can get actually in Taiwan, and compare it to Poland, how it looks like, right?
So here we go! I wasn't an alcoholic and now I become an alcoholic.
No.
Joe, many varieties of alcohol, and not only about beer, also about wine, whiskey, everything. But I personally am a big fan of beer here because, let's say in Asia, mostly with the normal price, you can generally buy those jasne, just normal beer. Maximum dark beer, and probably that's all.
And they are mostly from like Belgium. I see in Taiwan they are mostly from like Belgium, from China, from Japan. And Germany and America, and that's mostly it. From Poland, I only saw Żywiec, which interests me that you can just find Żywiec there.
So impressed.
But other than that, you don't really see. I mean, for sure there are many specialized shops in Taiwan about beer because every normal country will see that, I guess.
But of course, it'll be more expensive.
Yes,
there.
and. Mostly you will also see beer in bottles like, you know, Pepsi or Coca-Cola, you know, this size, this can, or smaller bottles. Usually it's like 0.3, but I still figured it out, and I still had some beers which were 0.5 just to know. And Poland, because we have this beer revolution in Poland right now, you know, previously it was like just normal lager beer. And right now, or those porters and so on, but right now we have really many varieties of beer, and you see everything. You see this American Pale Ale, you see this chocolate stouts, this another Baltic Imperial Porter, and they are actually pretty cheap.
If you want to have a special taste, you can buy it with 7 zloty, more or less. And if you buy in Taiwan, it will probably cost you 14 zloty, up to 20 zloty maybe. And here, I personally love porter, I love stout, definitely not Indian pale ale, American pale ale, any kind of pale ale taste,
when we
no.
take pale ale, she's like...
Yeah, but other than that, I like those darker and richer, like chocolate or coffee, this kind of taste.
If you're a really picky lady, or you just don't like beer, you say like I hate beer because it's bitter or something, just you can really find a beer for yourself because you can really find your own taste here for sure.
Because there are some fruity beer, actually many options here. So it's like apple taste, raspberry, pear, grape, strawberry, orange, lemon, all kinds of taste, and many often they are with very low percent, so it's like 2%, 3%, 0.5%. So if you are a fitness girl who wants to try beer but you don't want to get fat and you want lighter taste, so there are also many options here, and you can even just find it in the normal stores and supermarkets. Or if you're really those elegant level of ladies and you want to drink only wine, also because we are in the European continent.
Or our Chinese friends, they all say like it's so cheap. Wine here is so cheap.
It is very
and
cheap.
it's like really expensive. That I would say it's expensive. They still say it's super cheap.
Yes.
Because they say in China it's just ridiculous about wine. I don't know about Taiwan, but
Taiwan is also very expensive. And also you see like those wine, we also import them from Europe mostly. So of course Europe, America, anyways far away, so expensive.
The whole Europe is based on drinking. I mean, I know it sounds very weird, but according to the history, alcohol was there. Every country, I guess, in Europe, alcohol was popular. That's why we have many varieties.
What about some special alcohol only from Poland?
Like, something that we are very famous of is our honey. Honey alcohol. Sansan is going to show it. I'm gonna talk right now. So this honey, basically you have like it tastes really sweet. It has like around 20% of alcohol inside, and yeah, looks like for example like this, no commercial, no you take it like, kind of open it like a wine, and inside is like already smell of like just very honey. It's very sweet, very sticky.
Yeah.
And Sansan is not really a big fan of this.
I'm not a big fan of too strong alcohol.
But I like it.
But it is nice. If you're a tourist and you want to bring something really
Something special, so take that honey. It's called miód pitny. And if you want to take the best, like the very rich taste, also remember to take something which is called półtorak. Here, półtorak. Remember this, okay? If you're gonna take something which is trójniak or something like that, it's gonna taste less rich. So it's not gonna be such a pleasant taste. Also about drinking in public, in Poland is very, very prohibited. Basically, if you're gonna just drink on the street, the police will catch you anyway, or city guards or anyone.
But don't worry, because in summer there are many bars and the restaurant. They'll definitely have the outdoor seats, and you can just have some bathing and drink beer at the same time.
Yeah, but if you really want to save money, or you want to take your own beer, so you can go, for example, here in Warsaw, in Wisła side, in a river side, there is this beach side that you can legally drink beer there, and no one is gonna catch you. Actually, there is a very nice system working on there, because there are some people selling beer there. Cans and everything is collected by homeless, so it stays clean. Very cool. About the other types of alcohol, whiskey is also popular here, but not super popular. Whiskey and cognac, yeah, you can buy it everywhere basically, and you can buy also many varieties, but Poland is not famous of whiskey, so by itself we don't really produce whiskey. I really like bourbon. I mean, I don't know why. I know those whiskey, those aged nice whiskey is good, but I sometimes like to drink this like very cheap bourbon, for example. All overall bourbon is okay. Cognac, I'm not really super huge fan of this. But if someone give me, I would drink it, but I'm not really a huge fan of that thing, so rather not. And I'm totally not a fan of vodka. I know I'm Polish, but I really don't like vodka. And as you can see, you will see lots of vodka here, many varieties of vodka. Cheap, very cheap one. We even have one which is called like TV vodka. It's really called TV vodka. It costs like around 13 zloty or something like that. And it's super cheap, and it's half liter of just proper vodka. I think it's even in a plastic bottle. Anyway, we have vodka, many varieties, from very cheap one, shitty one, to very rich taste. I mean, I don't know, because for me it always tastes the same. But
I have to say there are many options here, because I also tried lemon one,
yeah, there
orange
are
one,
like
strawberry, many of them, and there is some kind of taste, but vodka taste is really strong that it's hard for them to cover over the alcohol taste.
Yeah. But I think like because according to probably this communist time, vodka was super popular, and right now it's really, at least what I see on the street, really getting less and less popular in Poland, which I find actually good. I feel like there's way better options, to be honest, on the market to buy instead of vodka. What about Taiwan? Can you actually find any whiskey or vodka in Taiwan?
Whiskey, yes, and vodka I never pay any attention. Probably you can, but it's definitely not popular. Maybe in the bar, because many times I heard in the club, in the bar, that they're talking about vodka, but if you're just talking about drinking at home, rather no.
Okay. Because as I can see in Taiwan, the commercials are many commercials of those like luxurious people and so on, and they are all drinking just whiskey. Whiskey is really promoted as this nice drink for home. About commercials, in Taiwan you can actually see many commercials of alcohol, even this very high percent. I saw it. Tell me about the time. They are played only during the evenings, or
no? There's no restriction.
Even morning also.
No restriction.
So there is no restriction. I see there is beer, there is really whiskey. That was shocking me, because we don't have high percent alcohol commercials. Yes, only beer is possible. Only cider. Only those like, those lower percent alcohol. I think also wine is abandoned. On the street for sure, there are no commercials of vodka of this high percent alcohol, only beer. And in the TV what you see, only beer.
Only beer.
Maximum cider. Also about homemade alcohol, we also have something which is called nalewka. And nalewka is basically made from any kind of fruit, any kind of like basically anything you add there. You can add, for example, some lemon or some sherry, anything like that. Fruit. Add some spirit alcohol. It's like very huge alcohol, like 97%. But when you mix it with this, it's gonna be less. Those nalewka is mostly about 40 up, so 50% or even 70% you're gonna find. Taste very sweet in my opinion. And very, very much vodka feeling as well.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Yes. It burns you. I'm really not a fan of this, but if you want to try in Poland, you can really find it in some private shops.
Or if you are visiting your friends.
Yes, so probably
they will offer
their
you
dad will give it to you. Also, one more thing, very special one, absinthe. Absinthe. You ever try it? Never actually.
No.
You never try it. You should. Absinthe is something very, very high percent alcohol. Usually, it's with the very greenish color, very black color, or very pinky color. Many colors depends on the percentage. It's actually the alcohol contains some opium inside.
Wow.
It's like a drug, but in Europe, in European law, I think this amount of opium is that less that it can contain that it's not really gonna give you any illusions or anything like that. But I think in some countries in Europe, you can still find it homemade opium alcohol, and you will really see some hallucinations and illusions after that. Yeah, I drink absinthe. I like it. I like the taste actually. It's very, very nice, and you should try it.
Okay.
But this one is very, very expensive. So that was it about Polish alcoholism. See you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.
See you.
Goodbye.
Love you. Bye bye. Cześć.
Bye bye.